What is up, guys? We are talking the Betta EaseReel automatic hose reel here, and I love this. Now, to be completely honest with you, I upgraded from a standard hose reel that was not battery powered. This is the first ever battery powered retractable hose reel, and that's what makes it special. Now, you're thinking battery powered, is that necessary? No, it's not, but it's very, very convenient to have, especially if you're coming from one that did not have it. This being the first ever battery powered does make a real big difference. Now, there are some things that you should know about a hose reel, in particular a standard hose reel. So let me go ahead and show you that standard hose reel first. Now, this reel right here, this is a standard reel, and for the longest time I used this, I love it, and it's been great. It's not until I used the battery-powered Betta that I realized that this is standard, but the Betta is even better. This standard reel here is not battery powered, so you have to basically retract it physically yourself. Even though it retracts itself, you have to get it started. So what do I mean? When you take this and I'm going to pull it this way, for example, I'll pull it, say, this far right over here, and it stops. That is great. To retract it back, you physically have to pull it for it to retract back. You see how it's going backwards? Great. Now, to stop it from retracting all the way back or to go out further, you actually have to physically pull it and keep going. So if I physically pull it to go backwards here and then let go, it's going to stop again. So you physically have to start it to get it to retract forwards or to pull it forward more. That's the thing with the Betta. All you have to do is push the button and you go either way. So that's a great thing. Another thing about this is that when you fully retract this, whether you have 75, 100 feet, 200 feet, whatever it is, hose, if I go all the way out there and I go ahead and retract it, it retracts at a very high speed. So what I mean, well, first, let me go ahead and pull this out a little bit more. A lot of hose here, just about here. Now, I'll stop it because I've had it pulled and now it's locked into place. When you retract this back, even though it's automatic, it goes incredibly fast. Take a look at how fast this goes in my hands here. Now, I don't recommend doing this at home, especially for kids. I don't recommend kids doing this. It automatically retracts, yes, but it goes at such a fast rate that you don't want to just pull it, let it retract, and hit itself when it slams itself against the reel. Take a look right here. I'll go ahead and pull it, and now it'll go back. Look at how fast it goes through my hands. See that? Actually holding it right now, it's sort of burning my hand as it's gliding across. You want to slowly let it retract backwards. So if you're going to retract this from a long way away, it will slam really, really hard. The Betta doesn't do that. It retracts at a very, very good speed. Now, compared to the Betta EaseReel, it slides and it retracts very, very easily. Let me go ahead and show you what I mean. When you go ahead and start this up here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here. I'm going to pull it. And when you pull it, you see how easily it glides? And the fact that when I move and I stop, I don't have to keep pulling it forward to retract it backwards or to keep pulling it forward more. I can just go ahead and pull it very easily. You can hear it slide very, very easily, and I love that. Next, remember earlier when I showed you the standard wheel, it pretty much retracts back at a very high speed. Well, on this one here, you can retract it two ways. First, on the physical reel itself, there's a button. I'll show you that in a little bit. But right here, what's really neat about this is that there's a button right here that will automatically let it retract as well. And take a look at the speed here while we go back. I'm going to go ahead and push the button and it should retract. And you see how it's not incredibly fast and it doesn't slap at nearly as hard when it gets backwards just like that. So that's also another benefit of having a battery powered reel. It's very easy to slide it forward. See how easy it is to guide it forward and also to retract backwards. You can stop it as well. This button is a start and stop. So the moment you push it, it can either retract backwards or you can pull it forward. And you can stop it by pushing it again. For instance, when I have it retract right now, I can stop it by pushing the button right here. So that's great. That's what makes this so great. Easily retracts and doesn't slap as hard when it returns back to the base. Now on the top of this right here, this is the physical controls on the reel itself. You have your stop button and your run button. When you run, basically means it's turned on. You can see the battery power right there. So you can pull it as far as you want it to go. You can also stop it when you're retracting it backwards with the stop button. Let me go ahead and show you. I'll hit the run button and it will retract back. I'll stop it with the stop button. See that? stop, and go. So keep that in mind. That's how you control it from the physical reel itself. But again, you can use it with a button near the hose handle. Now, the physical reel itself, when you first get this out of the box, this comes in at about 19.5 pounds. So it's not a lightweight reel, but it's not the heaviest I've seen. When you mount this, you will have to mount this to the base back here. There is a little template that you will install on whatever area you're going to be installing on. I have it here on my stucco wall outside, and to be honest, the anchors that the Betta came with, they were terrible. I do recommend that if you're installing this on a wall, you get some metal drywall anchors. This is much more secure. It's much better than the standard ones in the box included in Betta. If you're going to mount this on a wood post of some sort, get yourself some good wood screws. But if you're doing it on some sort of wall like this one right here, make sure you pick up some better metal anchors. Now, when you're installing this, I do want to mention you're going to attach it to your base, whatever it is, yes, but you will need to install it close to a water spigot right here. You see this? This is a water spigot. It does come with a hose that you will connect to your water spigot, so keep in mind, keep it close by. Also, they want you to mount this base about 3 to 4 feet up above the ground as well, so make sure you do that. Now, this version right here, the hose, there is a 75-foot version, but this one is the 100-foot version, so I can go pretty far away. You can see I can pretty much move this left and right. That's what makes it so great. It swivels 180 degrees, and at this part of the house it's really great because I can go over here just like so, but I can also go this direction like this here and go all the way out here. Take a look at how far I can go. Just all the way back here to the corner, all the way back here as well, even to the back over here. Now, from here, what's great about this, obviously, is that retractable button here. So I'm just going to go ahead and retract it from here. And it's going backwards. I'm going to actually stop it right here to show you that what's great is it comes with its own nozzle. There's 8 spray patterns right here. Go ahead and turn this on for you. There's the straight nozzle, more pressure over here. More of a kind of shower spray. Wide angle there. One pushing down. Even better shower spray there, I'd say. Kind of a thin angle mist, kind of like a splotchy spray there. More of a shower spray, same thing. So that's really neat. 8 total different combinations there. Now let's go ahead and retract this back. Remember, just push the button and it's retracting backwards. Goes at a very good speed, and again, you can stop at any time by pushing that button. Stops. Really, really great that way. And I love how it goes back, doesn't slam incredibly hard. Awesome. Now, this does use a battery pack. First hose reel with a battery pack. Let me go ahead and show you. This right here, this isn't the battery pack. This is just the hose reel. The battery pack is actually at the bottom right here. Right down here, there is a latch right here that you pull downwards, and then you pull this out, slides in and out. This battery pack right here lasts a very long time. You will have to take this out to charge. You can see right here, there's a Type-C cable. When you first charge this, if you're coming from no battery, it will take a couple of hours to fully charge. But to be honest with you, I use this pretty much every single day for the last month, and it only went down 1 bar out of 4 bars. So if you're using this every single day more often, obviously you're going to need to charge this more often, but every now and then, once every day, once every other day, once a week, it's going to last months before you have to charge it. And when you're done, you're going to go ahead and just slide it back in. You disconnect it with this piece right here to take this inside the charger. That's what makes it great. You don't have to plug it in here to charge. You can physically take this off right here. I'm going to show you. Take this off, take it inside, charge it, bring it back outside, plug it back in like this, and then go ahead and tuck it into that little slot up here and close it up just like that. Awesome. Overall, if you're looking for a really nice hose reel, a retractable swivel type of garden hose reel, this is a very good choice. It is the only battery powered, the first ever battery powered hose reel on the market right now. And telling you, coming from a separate hose reel that did not have battery power, this is actually very, very convenient to have. The battery lasts a long time, and it makes it much easier to glide the hose back in and out. Definitely a hose reel here from Betta I recommend.